Hi and welcome to a new episode of Fire and Steel. We have been working on some ice today with a shitload of knives as usual, and in this episode we're going to take a look at the Outer Edge Brush Demon, designed by Jerry Hasem, and this is one long blade. So let's do these specs. Overall length is 20 inches. The blade length is 13.5 inches. The blade thickness is 0.157 inches. And it weighs 17 ounces. The blade is made of 65 mm spring steel, carbon steel. And it's been sitting in the sheath for how long? 3 weeks or something?
Yeah, 2-3 weeks after the first use of it.
Started to rust. Not that that is a bad thing actually, but 65 mm steel needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
It needs to be said. It has a partial flat grind. It has, well, this is not a, is this a drop point?
Well, I would say it's a clip point, and it starts here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
I guess it's kind of kukri style.
Yeah, it has a...
Partially.
Yeah, I don't know. It's quite a unique design.
Yeah. It has a black powder coating. Is this
No,
powder
that's
coating?
not powder coating. I would say this is the same coating that you get in the Chance in Hell.
Yeah.
And the Cursor Camp 10.
Yeah. I thought the powder coating was much more like a sandpaper.
Yeah, it's like the K-bars.
Yeah.
And top
coarser.
Yeah.
This is pretty slippery. Anyways, material is made of TPR rubber.
The handle.
The handle. What did I say?
The material.
The material. The material. It has a partial tang, Tuborg from Denmark. Yeah. Yep. It has jimping up here, which are drawn on with a pencil.
Yeah, they're not very effective, those jimpings.
No.
They're very
shallow.
Yeah, shallow and
Small, shallow.
there's not enough contours on it.
Yeah.
It needs to be more aggressive.
Yeah. They were. You could hardly feel them when the knife was new, and now that we've used it, shit have gathered down there, and they are
slippery.
non-existent.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah. What else?
That's a lanyard hole at the bottom
Yeah.
of the hook there.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird placing, I would say, but maybe it works, I guess. Maybe we should put the lanyard hole up here as well.
Yeah.
So you get more options for
Yeah. You
for
get that
lanyard.
saber kind of.
Yeah. It retails for $45 to $50, so it's not too expensive for the amount of steel you get.
Mm.
Now, the feel of it.
Yeah. We're not impressed, to be honest. This hook that is meant to hold your hand in place is. I don't know. It's too aggressive, I think.
Well, it's at least too aggressive on the outside if you're right-handed. You can really feel it in the pinky.
Yeah.
Once you start chopping, and I mean, maybe ice is making some noise. Maybe I would say it's more of a machete than a chopper.
Yeah.
Simply because of the handle. It doesn't chop. You can really feel it in your hand when you strike.
Mm.
There are hot spots all over, shocks going into your hand.
Yeah.
On every strike.
Because of the length.
Yeah. And
It really gets.
it's not thin, so I thought it would work as a chopper. as to a machete, but I just don't think it does. And when you do small work, because of the choil, you can get it up there, but it's too unbalanced.
You got so much weight
It
over here.
tips. So once you start doing these finer feather sticks, then you're not gonna.
Yeah, and I don't see the point of this edge. Because you're meant to hold here, I guess.
Oh, that was painful.
But yeah, you get this edge in your hand, your thumb. But the blade itself works.
Oh, it bites.
It's sharp, and you get a lot of energy behind the blow.
It is really sharp.
But the handle destroys everything.
Yeah, I think the handle is bad.
Yeah.
You get a good grip because of the rubber, but it doesn't matter. Your hand will still slip when you strike. Pretty much every handle has that. Micarta, every kind of plastic, rubber, whatever. But this one is painful, and it's so weird because it chopped best when you held up here. But after a while, your hand is starting to slip, because when you chop, you don't want to grip your blade like it's going to run away from you. You don't want to do that. You kind of want to let the blade work, do the working, and that doesn't work here, because your hand will end up here, and it will be painful again.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we would. It's a machete. It's called a brush demon, so.
Yeah, I would put it under that category. It does cut into hardwood, but
Yeah, it does. It batons quite okay as well, because of the length. You get a good striking edge, so it batons well.
Yeah.
It does its job, but chopping,
only brush clearing.
yeah, I wouldn't use this for chopping.
But it's an interesting blade. That's why we bought it,
Yeah,
and it looks cool.
it does look cool. So yeah.
Kind of a movie replica, actually. More than something you bring into the bush.
Yeah.
But the sheath.
Sheath. The sheath is a nylon sheath. It has some, well, if not interesting, but kind of cool things with it. You attach the knife down like so, and as a dangler with it, the button is a bit stiff to get, but it works, and a button here. I don't see the point in this button. It doesn't do anything.
Nope.
It opens up, but you still have to take this one off. And once you take this one off, there's never any point.
No, because it slides out.
Pull it out.
Easy.
Yeah.
Without opening.
There's not room for much modification. There's just a loop here. We're going to show you what to do with that. But other than that, there's just a bunch of lanyard holes, so you can attach pouches, thigh strap, made of paracord. You can't put anything else on. So that's pretty much what you can do. The belt loop is not too big, but it has Velcro, unfortunately in my opinion, but still makes it adjustable at least to wear it on a bigger belt. The nice thing though is that you can attach it through that loop, like so, and you can carry it higher on your belt, because this one is going to drop pretty far down on your leg once the dangler is on, and we're talking below the knee almost, and that's not very comfortable to walk with.
No.
So I would say if you're going to buy this one, you should carry it like that, if you're going to carry it on yourself at least.
Yep.
It's a lot of noise. I think maybe Jerry or Outdoor Edge, since they have a strap here, I think they should have put more webbing on, pulse webbing, to make it a MOLLE compatible. Because of the size, I think it would be nice to have on a bug out pack or something, 511 pack or some packs that have webbings on them. You can attach it straight to that.
Yeah.
I think that would be more useful. Because I don't see myself carrying this knife, unfortunately.
No. It's okay on the belt, but it's too long for my taste.
Yeah.
My opinion, it's.
If you're walking on flat ground, I guess it's not going to bother you. But once you start giving it a little bit of lifting your knees a little bit higher, it's going to bother you.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a fire strap.
My. Oh, yes.
So who's it for?
And should you buy it?
In my opinion, mostly for collectors.
And if you have a lot of brush
Yeah.
in your
guess
garden
so.
or outside where you're going, the jungle, I guess.
Any kind of wood where you can swing through it
Yeah,
without stopping the blade.
yeah, because it's important that you don't get that shock up in your arm. Maybe Jerry will see this video or something like that, and he can comment. Maybe it's made for bigger hands, as we said.
Yeah.
We're 9 and 10 size gloves, so it doesn't fit our hand, and it hurts.
Yeah.
So we're talking a hand in size 13 here to fit this knife. And
Yeah. The biggest complaint is this.
the hook,
The hook.
definitely the hook. It shouldn't be there. It should be a smaller. It should be grinded down a little bit.
Yeah.
And you should remove the lanyard hole or put it down here. Move it.
Yeah.
So we would say it's a collector's item.
Mostly.
And for, of course, people who need a machete.
Mm.
And it's a pretty cheap one. I mean,
Yeah.
so you get a lot of good steel for it, for
Yeah.
the price.
Should you buy it? $45? I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical
I would not.
on recommending. They will recommend this one.
Simply because I think you get the Camp 14 from Kershaw if you need a machete.
Yeah.
And that's cheaper.
Yeah. And have a better, much better handle.
Yeah, same steel, better handle.
Yeah.
So if you're a collector and you like to collect cool looking knives, you should buy it. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Has a unique look to it.
Yeah.
But as for if you need a blade, as they say here, the Survival series from Outdoor Edge, I would not recommend it for that.
No.
I would not recommend it for a survival knife.
Nope.
So, should you buy it? No,
No.
in my opinion.
I would say no.
Yeah, but you already bought it.
Yes, I did.
But yeah,
But I'm a tester. I'm a qualified tester.
yep.
Why, yes. It actually has a 90-degree angle on there, up here.
Yeah, we haven't tried the fire steel on it, but again, I do not see this as a survival knife, so I wouldn't test these things on it. But if it has a 90-degree spine, it's gonna work with the fire steel. Maybe that notch would be good for that.
Yeah.
Put the fire steel in there. And
Choil too is 90 degrees.
Yeah.
So yeah, do we have anything more to add to this pleasant review, Mr. Snake?
I think not, Mr. Freddy.
Then let's end this bitch.
Jesus.
Oh, it's goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.